I'm looking at this and finding something very interesting. Remember I said it looked like it was leaking out of the front? See how this was discolored all the way along here and even over here? Well, for that to get wet, this wax ring would have had to have failed in here. Then it would have had to drip down this way, and I should see this should all be wet here, and it's not, is it? It's not. And see over here, there was a discoloration mark here, and they thought it was dripping out of that way. And see, the wax ring is all fine over here. But lucky for us, see the impression, the depression right here, right along there, and this is kind of low there, and it looks like right there, there's moisture, okay? You see that? Right there, that's wet. This looks a little moist down in there, and we're on the second floor, okay? Down below here, there's another ceiling, and there's another toilet. If we would let this go and go and go, eventually it would drip down through the floor, around the Hercle flange, down through the floor joists, down through the sheetrock or the light fixture or the ceiling fan or the exhaust fan, and drip, 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 and you'd have the sheetrock would be moldy up above it, the insulation would be all wet and sagged and soggy, and you could have mold up in the sheetrock ceiling. So it's a good thing we're going ahead and doing this, okay? But just for this purpose, if you start seeing moisture, visible signs of possible moisture, chances are your toilet's going to be leaking. But you know what I usually do when I see that, I'll keep watch of it for a few months and see if it gets more pronounced, and then I'll make the decision. Okay guys, let's go ahead and take the toilet up. Okay, so now your next step, you can take some paper towels or newspaper, anything, and what I like to do is, see, I don't have much paper towel here, do I? I'm just gonna kind of ball this up. I wish, you know what, I guess we have some there's some magazines there. Maybe I should do that because I'd like to save this to clean up the wax. Okay, so I'm gonna take some magazine, I think, smash it all up and put it in there, because what you don't want to do is drop something down there. Your putty knife, your pliers, you know, your crescent wrench, your spanner wrench, your pliers, anything like that, a nut and bolt, or even part of the wax ring, okay? Because then possibly you won't be able to reach down in there and pull it out, okay? So I'm gonna get something, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take a big ball of stuff and shove it down in there so I make sure nothing happens there, okay? Don't forget, very important. Well, that's all I got for this time, but I'll be back with more videos.